Hey, what's up, fellas? Just shut the pool off, and that's after I did my. I have a lesson I did today with a new student, another new student, young man, um, 19 years old. There are the Franklin Mountains, clouds. We're supposed to get hammered. Big thunderstorm by 8 o'clock. Got the old sunflowers coming in with the seeds that I'll use for something else. Damn, I forgot to take the robot out of the water, the pool. I'll have to grab the robot here in a little bit. Um, I um, I wanna say this, and I don't want you to think I'm being rude or unnecessarily mean, but I want to be honest, and I want to be honest. So I'm gonna just say what I think, and I don't mean it to be mean or anything else like that. It's just for me as a man at my age, it's startling. Um, and I'll title this Why You Have to Know How to Fight. And all you need is boxing and wrestling. Not kung fu, not ninjutsu, not Brazilian jiu-jitsu, because you get the fucking shit stomped out of you. Anyways, about 75 to 80% of the young men that I get that come and want me to help them have been involved in a violent confrontation where they were shocked that they got hit in the face and they didn't know how to take a punch. And you carry a mouthpiece, and if you can't carry a mouthpiece, you bite down, and you roll your shoulders. Anyway, let me not. I was stunned. 19 years old, and he had a mouse in the corner of his eye. He had a mark down here in his face, a patch of his hair that was missing. It's because he didn't know how to fight. As a man, I don't mean this mean. I'm not trying to tell you anything. If you can't, all right, in my opinion, one of your primary goals is to be able to protect yourself, protect your money, protect the things that you own and that. And if you can't fight, you've made a very serious mistake. And there's a lot of guys, especially fucking sales guys. Jesus Christ, can't tell you. These sales guys, and they think they can talk their way out of anything. If you cross a certain line with me, I'm gonna just punch you in the. Anyways. And I asked him. He didn't even know how to hold his fist. He did his fist like this with his thumb sticking out. He didn't even know that you're supposed to curl your thumb down here so you don't break your thumb. And he didn't. You on your fist, you're only supposed to hit somebody with these two knuckles. The faster you are and the less space you hit them, it's like a bullet. You just crack them. Anyways. And if we have an hour-long class, I don't want to spend 45 minutes of our first class talking about your feelings and you expressing to me why this happened and how it wasn't your fault and all that kind of stuff. All I want to talk to you about is the basics of fighting. It's mechanical. And you have to practice. You have to practice shadow boxing. You have to practice 1 through 4, at least 1 through 4. And I hope you get to 1 through 8. 1, jab. Right cross is number 2. 3 is a left hook. Boom. 4 is a right hook. 5, uppercut. 6, uppercut. Just, I don't even want to get into the other one. And then the body shots, the liver shots. Anyway. And this young man, and I gave him the Book of 5 Rings. I gave him Setsun. I gave him Richest Man in Babylon. I mean, he just seemed shocked that We have to help younger men out. It's shocking to me how many men don't even know how to fight. I mean, and I don't mean fight to like go and beat people up, just to be able to defend yourself. He doesn't know how to use a knife. He doesn't know how to use a gun. He's never even handled a weapon. Anyways. Um, and you know what? Guess who is being raised by? Single mother. She's a good woman. Um, but she has no realistic idea about the world we live in. And the world we live in is very violent and very merciless. And you can run across a guy who just, his wife died before, his daughter got in an accident. You can catch that guy on the wrong day. And if you're not smart enough to be polite and back away, I always walk away. You know what? You can say, hey, fuck you, punk. I'd be like, all right, man, no big deal. No big deal. And you could be 5 foot tall, 120 pounds. And I'd be like, all right, man, I don't want any problems. Bye. And I'll just walk away. It's shocking to me the amount of men that can't fight. And I don't know if it's a systemic thing that's going on or that they want our guys to be a little bit more effeminate. Um, and I'm not saying this to be mean to women, but ladies, you can't teach a man, you can't teach a young man, you can't teach a teenage boy how to be a man. You can't teach him how to fight. It blows my mind the amount of men in their teens to their 20s that have never actually been in a fight. And they think that that's so foreign. They don't even know how to hold a fist. This dude had his fist like this. He had his thumb up by his index finger. And I was like, you're going to break it. Anyways. And I was trying to get him jumped. You know, what I'll do is I'll tell you, you take your hands and you put them down on the outside of your thighs. And all you have to do is move 4 inches out of the way. So what I teach you to do is you just go down and touch your knee. You go down and touch your knee. Just the basics of getting out of the way of the punch. And he seemed astonished that if a fist is coming at your face, all you have to do is move this far out of the way, and even if it glances off of you, that means that down that arm, if it glances off of you, down that arm, you can. Anyway. I'm gonna do what I can. You know what? And the other thing, the mother thought that she had to give me. I'm not taking money from anybody. I don't need your money. I don't want your money. I simply want to help. I'm not going to take anything from anybody, and I will give you the books. But I told him, when I gave him all the books, I gave him Machiavelli, I gave him the Book of Five Rings, I gave him The Richest Man in Babylon, I gave him the 48 Laws of Power, and he seemed shocked that learning how to be a man was something new. It's not new. It's been written down for thousands of years. Look, I know you may not believe me. I know you guys may not believe that I'm not a supermodel, but you can tell by my nose and some of my stuff and some of the scars on my face. You know I've been in some fights. So anyways, it's hilarious. But anyways, I just want you to know something. Boxing. Take a boxing class. Coach Anthony here on YouTube. He'll teach you. Learn how to shadow box. Spend at least 30 minutes every week. Hopefully you spend an hour and a half every week. 30 minutes spread out 3 times. You just practice shadow boxing. And look, don't be a fucking Frankenstein. Don't go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're just standing there. Yeah, hit me in the face. Slip out of the way. Anyways. You as a man, there are some fundamental things that you have to be able to do. I'm not saying that you don't have the desire to protect and that, but if you don't have the skill set, you're going to get humiliated, and that will stick with you for a very long time. So invest some time every week in fighting, boxing and wrestling. And I'm talking about a sprawl where these wrestlers, they fake here and then they dive in on a single leg or a double leg. And what you do is you end up putting your hands on the back of their neck or their shoulders. You smash them down on the ground, you fall on top of them, and you kick your legs back. Anyways, I'm getting way off the subject. What happened to this guy? Is he a wrestler? Anyways, just was a bully. And you know, wrestlers are alpha guys. They probably, a lot of them train from the real thing. Anyways, and he said he smacked him in the face, and the kid said he threw a soda on the wrestler guy, and the wrestler guy made like this, and then dumped him on, and then he beat his ass. So he never even he didn't even know how to hold his fist. I think I'm going to take a break. That was probably one of the toughest lessons I ever had to give to somebody. I'm not used to starting off with a teenager at like the extreme basic level of a class. So I didn't embarrass him. I didn't say anything. I won't give you his name. He lives in my neighborhood. The girl brought me over. The wife, the single mom, brought him over, and unannounced, and I still took him in. So listen to me. You guys are my future. I'm not going to take anything from you. I don't want anything from you. You don't have to like or subscribe, but I tell you this. If I come across you and I think I can help you, I'm going to do it for free. I'm going to do it for nothing. I'm not going to ask you for anything. You don't owe me anything. You know why? You're my future. I'm going to get older and age out. And you guys are going to be standing there. And if I don't look out for you now, why would you even be concerned if I live or die later? Fuck that guy. I just don't want you to think that there are older guys out there. And I know how to fight. I know how to use a knife, a gun, explosive, crew serve weapons. That's just, let me not get too off. All right. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of yourself. And you're worth it. You deserve it. You're important. You matter. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.